All right, so we're continuing 5.3, but now we're on page 30. It says the point R has coordinates 3, 2, as you can see over here, 3, 2. Without graphing, we're going to predict the coordinates of the image for point R if point R was reflected around the y-axis. So here's our y-axis, okay? Now we're not going to, you guys should have already done your prediction, so we're just going to check our answer. So if we're reflecting over the y-axis, that means we have to jump over it. So we have to figure out how far away R is from that y-axis. And that's 1, 2, 3. So if R is 3 away from the y-axis, R prime has to also be 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So this is where our R prime is going to be. All right. So when it says, what are the coordinates? That would be -3, 2. It says, suppose you reflect a point using the y-axis as a line of reflection. How would you describe the image? Well, okay, just like when we did on the last question, when we're hopping over the x-axis, right? When we're reflecting over the x-axis, our x value stayed the same and our y value became the opposite. Well, the same thing here. When we're going over with our line of reflection is the y-axis, our y value stays the same, right? This was 3, 2. Our y value stays the same, and our x value becomes the opposite. So we're going to write, you keep the y value the same, okay, and change the x value to its opposite. So in this case, the opposite of 3 was -3. We can say it is the same height, but the same distance from y-axis on the other side. Okay, so take a minute, write that down. And that is ending out question 5.3, questions 3 and 4.